pup's name? Charlotte? Oh, Charlie. I'm gonna hang out with Charlie after this. There you go. Next up, we have 3 representatives again of the state of Colorado, and they're here to help provide all citizens with a better country and a better planet. Who here knows about the Earth Day March that's going to be happening here very shortly? Earth Day? Is that the climate march? Do you hear that, Mr. Trump? We're not, we live in this weather. We're not going to get tired of marching against you. It's fair to say that this administration's relationship with the environment is really bad. And to help make sure that gets a little better, at least on the state level, where a lot of change actually does happen, I'd like to introduce Colorado State Representatives Chris Hansen and Edie Coutlan, as well as State Senator Andy Kerr, who are working hard on your behalf to ensure that at least in Colorado we will have full disclosure from those seeking to represent us. Please give it up.
Thank you. Wow, what an honor to be here. Hi, everyone. And thanks also to Kimber and Sam for organizing really this wonderful event. One great music, keep our spirits up. Folks, on May 13th last year, one of the candidates for president in the primary said in an interview that his tax returns were no one's business. Well, as long as I've been voting, tax returns have never really been an issue for me. And it only became an issue for me, and probably you, because it was a really big issue for candidate Trump's opponents. I don't know if you remember this, but they really went after him and hammered him. And why did they? I'll tell you why. It's because an income tax return tells the story of how you make your money. Who are you indebted to? How much you've paid in taxes, and what charities you support. Do you have international business interests that could conflict with national security decisions? How do you earn your income? Would that favor certain industries? If you were president, are you paying taxes like the rest of us? How would that influence your decisions on federal tax policy? Do you donate to charity? And let's just assume you do. What does that tell us about your values? These are profoundly important questions that have driven my colleagues, Representative Chris Hansen, and Senator Andy Kerr, and Senator Matt Jones and myself, to introduce a bill that would require candidates for president and vice president to release their tax returns, have them published on the Secretary of State's website if they want their names to be on the ballot in the state of Colorado. The president's business is our business. We deserve transparency and accountability from this president and from future presidents. So please join us in getting this legislation passed. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, fellow Coloradans, in that building, your building, right up this hill, we're working to get this done. We're all here today to demand transparency. We're here to demand that he comply with the great tradition of openness that we have in our democracy. For 40 years, every major party candidate has released their tax returns. Every single one, Republican, Democrat, on either side. He has broken that tradition. He has broken his trust with the American people. And in Colorado, we have a chance to write down the rules that he seems to be ignoring. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm proud to stand with my colleagues. We're going to be working hard over the next couple of weeks to get this bill passed. We'd love to have you come down and testify on its behalf on Monday at 1:30. We'll then get it over to the Senate and have a chance for the Senate to hear it, and let Andy Kerr make sure it gets through that chamber. We're going to get it to the governor's desk because the Colorado voter deserves these tax returns, and we've got a way to make that happen in your capital. Thank you.
Colorado, you've been challenged to show up, and you know what you keep doing here in the Civic Center? You keep showing up. As the comments in the House said, we have this bill coming through. It's going to start over in the House, and I think it might have a little bit easier time to going through the House. We do need some of you to show up and testify. But when it comes over to the Senate, when it becomes my baby over the Senate, we might have a little bit more difficult time. So I have an idea. Keep an eye on when this bill comes over to the Senate. And if well, how about all of you show up to testify for this bill to tell Washington what we think about people who are not being transparent? If you all show up to testify on this bill, will they be able to vote no? We'll see, but I have faith in you. I have faith in you to come down, so I want you to keep your eye on this bill as it moves through the process. Come down, testify when it gets over to the Senate, and contact your senator, your state senator, and make sure they know how you feel about politicians who are not being transparent and not being open with their constituents. Thanks for showing up.
The bill number is House Bill 1328, and it has its first hearing this Monday at 1:30 at the state capitol in the House Finance Committee. Everyone is welcome to come testify. Thank you.